It is a big night in Nottingham for Forest, so Nat and the team are at the City Ground. Hello, Natalie.
Yes, good evening. Welcome to the City Grounds here on a mouth-watering night as Nottingham Forest play Manchester United in the 5th round of the FA Cup with a place in the quarter-finals at stake. And I tell you what, it might be wet and cold here tonight, but everyone is here. So Alex Ferguson, so David Brailsford, and if you just take a look over here behind me, now that is the Match of the Day studios. You can just see Gary Lineker's silver lock. So is Wayne Rooney in there? There is Jermaine Jenas. It really is an exciting night. Now, Forest are the underdogs, but they did beat Manchester United here in the Premier League back in December. So can they do it again? Well, here is Nuno Espirito Santo.
This game is useful for us to look at it, knowing that it's not going to repeat. It's going to be a new one, new things will happen. But we want to go for the game. We want to continue in the FA Cup, and we want to give a big joy and happiness to our fantastic fans.
Well, bedded in those supporters, in this main stand behind me, at the press box right at the back there, is our Charlie Slater. He's working for BBC Radio 5 Live tonight, and he really does a lot of research ahead of these games tonight. So, Charlie, what have you picked up on this evening?
Well, yeah, Natalie, this is some of the research that I've done for the game, and the stat that I've picked out for you is that Forest and United didn't play each other for 23 years, but this now is the 7th meeting in the last 14 months. And of course, the last time that they did meet here at the City Ground, just before the new year, Forest beat United for the first time since the mid-1990s. I've got a former Forest player alongside me, and Paul Anderson. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Can they do it again?
Definitely, and it's a cup competition, so you never know what happens. Forest have actually done really well in the Cups recently, and if we look at the other side of things with Man United, you never know what they're going to produce, so there's no reason why not, and with the fans when they're getting behind the team, there's no reason why Forest can't take the win tonight.
Focus on the Cup tonight, obviously, but the priority staying in the Premier League. Is this group good enough to do that?
Definitely, and again, there's the uncertainty of the points deduction that no one knows what's going to happen with that, and hopefully there'll be a positive result from that. But they're not in the relegation zone at this moment in time, and that's because of the performances and the results they've already got. So hopefully they can continue to do that and pick up the points that they need. And it's getting to that part of the season where you've got good players in there who have experienced it last year, and hopefully that can just pull them through.
Time will tell. Paul, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Of course, the focus this evening, the FA Cup, and a place in the quarter-finals is up for grabs.
Well, back here at the City Ground, I've got a special guest with me now, former Forest favourite Julian Bennett. Now, Jules, it's cold, it's wet, it's damp, but I tell you what, the fans tonight here at this sellout crowd, they won't care, will they?
No, definitely not. It's going to be a carnival atmosphere. You know, anytime any team comes to visit us at the City Ground, it's going to be a difficult test. So, yeah, the rain's not going to dampen our spirits tonight.
It's really not. We've just had a look at the team sheet. You know, it's exciting, isn't it, for fans? Tell us where the key battles will lie on that pitch tonight.
Yeah, definitely. When Man United visit us, it's going to be exciting. But again, they're not invincible, and I think the battles, amongst that back line. I'm really interested to see how Elanga, performs against his former club. So I think that's going to be the key battle today. Whoever's playing at fullback up against Elanga, and it's written in the stars, like I was saying earlier. I think he's going to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, he only joined in the summer from Manchester United, didn't he? And it was a bit of a test for him, but he's scoring goals. Forest have got goals in them, but they just need to be more compact and really tighten up and cut out the mistakes. Yeah,
definitely. I think that's the key. When you're playing against this world-class opposition, minimalising those mistakes and capitalising on their mistakes. But our last home game and our home performances have been positive, and I think we've definitely got goals, and I'm sure we've got more than enough to beat Man United tonight.
Quick prediction, Jules.
2-1.
2-1, he's going for it. We're hoping there isn't extra time and penalties, but thanks very much, Jules. Lovely to see you. And the game will be live on BBC One from 7:30. You can turn the sound down and listen to our Colin Fray on BBC Radio Nottingham. Sounds like the perfect night to me, Annie.